This is the response section. In response, there are mailings and compare mailings options. View metrics per campaign or to compare multiple campaigns. The Sent tab is the landing screen. Here is a listing of the campaigns that have been sent. The column headers are straightforward. Mailing name, subject, recipients, type, and sent date. Let's show you an individual campaign's response data. Let's select NYU V80Com Beta Update Number 1. This screen shows the specific response data for this campaign, starting with the Overview tab. Please note some metrics disclaimers before we proceed. Email metrics can be somewhat of an imprecise record, as they mingle both human and machine activity. NYU has an email security layer that opens some messages and checks for malicious links or code. The major email clients, such as Gmail, Apple Mail, Yahoo, Outlook, etc., also have active agents that carry this out. But they do not clearly disclose methods or practices for security reasons. So it can, by nature, obscure email engagement data even before contacts have a chance to open the campaigns. Unusual accounts could be a result of security sniffing, but at the moment, there's not a way to prove this one way or another. We encourage people to remember that Emma's campaign metrics, including open and click rates, which can be skewed by server behavior, may not be 100% accurate due to a number of factors. At this time, there is no absolute certain way to identify a human open versus a machine open. Some metrics data have an information icon shown by a lowercase I letter symbol that can be useful. Starting from left to right, let's review some of these metrics. The mailing score is how well the campaigns performed in terms of opens and clicks on a 10-point scale. If the subaccount is subscription type, it includes opt-outs and sign-ups. The open rate is the percentage of the total number of contacts who opened the campaigns. Let's hover over the lowercase I symbol for verified opens. It reads, recipients who opened your email based only on verified human interactions. The click-to-open rate, aka unique clicks on a mailing, is the percentage of the unique number of contacts who clicked in the campaigns in relation to the number of unique campaigns opened. Unique means that the number is counted once. For example, if a contact clicked 5 times on a link, it is only counted once. Let's hover over the lowercase I symbol for verified clicks. It reads, clicks that are verified to be done by recipients and not clicked by a machine. Then there are the delivery rate, bounce rate, and opt-out rate. Opt-out rate only applies to subscription type subaccounts. Let's scroll down. On the left are percentages for opens by device and opens by client. Remember to factor in what was mentioned about machine activity when reviewing this data. To the right is the click analysis. The click map is an opaque view of the campaign shown with green-colored circles, highlighting click activity. Hover over a green-colored circle to display the pop-up circle containing the number of clicks for the link it represents. Let's hover over more circles. There is an option to view this data in a list. Select the word list to display this view. Let's go back to the top of the screen. As a tip, you can view the web view and obtain the URL for the campaign by selecting the Open Web View in a New Window link. Copy the URL address to obtain the path to save it somewhere so that you can use it as desired. Let's close the tab. Let's select the Opens tab. This is the screen where you can find the list of email addresses for contacts who opened the campaign. Should you want to view more of the list than what is displayed, select the Displaying button at the bottom and select the desired number to be displayed. Let's select Display 50 rows. Displaying 50. Let's select the Clicks tab. It shows the individuals who clicked on the links in your campaign. Let's select the drop-down arrow for the Filtered By field. It shows the wording of the link with the number of total clicks and unique clicks. You can ignore the duplicated data near the bottom of the list for the plain text version, which we do not use. Let's take a look at one individual link. Let's select You can log into the CMS to preview your new pages. It reads the total clicks and the unique clicks. Let's select the Shares tab. It would show the number of individuals who shared this mailing in a trackable way. For this mailing, there are no shares. Let's select the New Signups tab. It would show the number of individuals who joined your audience from this mailing. This feature only applies to a subscription type subaccount. Let's select the Opt-outs tab. It would show the number of individuals who opted out after receiving this mailing. This feature only applies to a subscription type subaccount. Let's select the Machine Activity tab. It shows information for machine opens and clicks. Let's go back to the main screen for Response. Select Response in the primary navigation bar. If you sent any send tests, the response data will appear in the Test tab. Let's select the Test tab. Let's go to the Compare Mailing screen. This is where you can select multiple campaigns to compare. To filter the list, you can use the Calendar pop-up menu to select a desired time frame. You can use the search field near the right to find a specific mailing. We'll leave it as is. Let's find two campaigns to compare. We'll select the checkboxes for NYU V80Com Beta Update number 1 and number 2. Near the upper right side, select the Compare drop-down arrow for the menu. There are reports you can select. A performance summary is a detailed report of the response data from the emails you've selected. A click summary will show how many clicks each link received in the emails you've selected. A classic summary will show a comparison of the response results for up to 5 mailings. Let's select Performance Summary. The platform will generate and export a CSV file to your computer. The response data can be interesting to review as well as analyze because it may help you make decisions on what content you will include or exclude in the future.